Establishing battlefield control. Stand by. Welcome back, Commander.
Hello everybody, and welcome to a new Let's Play. Welcome to Let's Play Alien Isolation. I gotta say, this is one of the best games I ever played. Being a huge Alien fan, both of the movies and some of the games, when I saw that this game was announced, it really caught my attention, and then I followed its development. And when it was released, I was amazed on how well this game really made you experience what the people felt in the first movie, the original Alien movie. And I played a bunch of horror games, but this is the only game that really got me genuinely scared. I even had nightmares about this game after playing it. And this is the only game that really made me stressful playing it. So this game really has something special about it. Really. It really does a great job of capturing the atmosphere of the first movie. It puts you into the role of the people of the first movie. Like on that ship, when you're alone and haunted by this terrible beast. And I just love it. I loved every bit of this game. So I decided to make a Let's Play out of this, because this game really deserves my attention. Man, you just listen to this menu music. Only this menu really gives you the creeps. You don't even have to play the game, you can just sit here and it still scares you. God, this game is amazing. Whatever, enough gushing, let's start the game. So the game has the main game, which is like the main campaign, and then we have some DLC content. But I'm gonna focusing on the main campaign for now, and maybe, focus on these later. But for now, we will stick to the main game, Alien Isolation. First time I played on medium because I wanted to beat the game without any much problem to see the story. But this time I'm gonna try to beat it on hard because the developers basically suggested that you should play on hard because that's how the game was supposed to be played. I never played it on hard, so I don't know how much harder it will be. I don't think I will touch Nightmare, so I'm gonna stick to hard. Challenging and terrifying, that's what I want. Yeah, you see the recommended way to experience the game. So I'm gonna go with hard. Let's dive into Alien Isolation. Yes. Adjust the slider until the Seegson logo is barely visible. Oh shit, I gotta have some brightness set up. I'm gonna put the brightness quite high though, so you people on YouTube can... I'm not gonna put it on the brightest, but I'm gonna put it pretty high so you people can see it better. Alright, let's go. And I really like the look of this game, like design wise. Because it really feels like the first movie. It's like low-tech sci-fi, if you understand that term. Like it's high-tech, but it's still low-tech in a way. Just as in the first movie.
Final report of the commercial starship Nostromo. Third officer reporting. The other members of the crew: Kane, Lambert, Parker, Brett, Ash, and Captain Dallas are dead. Cargo and ship destroyed. I should reach the frontier in about 6 weeks. With a little luck, the network will pick me up.
Wow.
This is Ripley. Last survivor of the Nostromo.
That really
Signing
gives
off.
me the chills. That's like the last line of the first movie. That's like the last line of the movie. I love it. I mean, this is just a feast for Alien fans. This game, it really is.
Ripley? I'm Samuels. I work for the company. It's about your mother. We think we may have found her, Amanda. A commercial vessel, the Anisadora, has recovered what we believe to be the flight recorder unit of the Nostromo.
Where?
Zeta Reticula.
What did it tell you?
We don't know. The unit was taken to Sevastopol station. It's proprietorial material, so the company wants it to be collected as soon as possible. Sevastopol's a supply depot in the region. It's a permanent free port
I know what it
facility.
is.
Transit's arranged. There's a courier ship called the Torrens heading out that way in 2 days. We're going to travel out,
We?
me and another exec. And you, if you're willing. Look, Ripley, when this job came across my desk, I read the case history. I know why you're working in the region where she went missing. You're still looking, aren't you? I've been cleared to offer you a place on the Torrens if you want to come along. Maybe there'll be some closure for you.
Damn, dude. So yeah, so this game kind of continues the story after the first movie. And if you haven't seen the movie, this could be a bit confusing. So this story is like, you know, you're supposed to have watched the movie to understand what's going on. But basically, you're playing Amanda Ripley, which is the daughter of the main character of the first movie, Ellen Ripley. So yes, this is played as a first-person, well, shooter, not really, but first-person survivor game, I guess. So here you are. I mean, just this beginning scene begins just as the first scene in the movie begins. You know, where people waking up in these stasis tubes. And I mean, just this opening scene is a nod to the first movie. Well, basically everything in this game is. But oh well. We're supposed to sign into this computer first to get us familiar with some console commands. Objective updated. Explore the Torrens. So that's the spaceship we're currently on. And a lot of the music tracks are completely taken from the movie in the game. And you can see that everything is designed after the movie. You know, how the ships looks inside and the sound, how just everything looks is basically designed from the movie. I mean, if you see the movie, you definitely recognize this bird even. I mean, there's so much attention to detail in this game. It's amazing. Frank Herman, War in the Totality. So yeah, this is definitely a gush fest for Alien fans. Even the doors are exactly as they were in the movie. This is just amazing. And the atmosphere of the game is... yeah, okay, I'm gonna stop gushing. So we will see a lot of these access terminals throughout the game. And you walk up to them and press E and you get to read, you know, different text messages or access different command consoles or whatever. So this is a mail, I guess. Just missed you. Rarely you look in the login. Same old story. The mega was undercut and picked up all his clients. Contracts are getting harder to come by in the smaller companies. I'm thinking of getting out myself while I still have something to sell. Sounds like they're doing okay though. Shut up, phone. Dropped by the dogs. Heard his ship now. Sevastopol station. What a shithole. Still I hear Whaley Yutani pay well. Good luck to you. Yeah, I mean you don't have to read these. They don't really you know, help you win the game. But there's a lot of extra stuff you can read if you really want to get some eye candy. Sometimes you're gonna have to access these stations to progress to the game, but you definitely don't have to read all the mails to beat the game. But it's a nice little extra bonus feature if you really want to read all of them. I'm gonna take all. Yeah, so this is kind of like a survival. Not RPG, but survival horror. But you do have to pick up items and eventually craft items to survive. So it is advised to explore as much as you can and pick up items as you go along. And here we can use the shower if we really want to, but that doesn't really serve any purpose. So let's avoid that. Ripley, this is our storage, I believe. Get dressed. Press E. Well, that was easy. Imagine if it was that easy in real life. Shit, I gotta get to school. Press E. And you're dressed. Amazing. Did I just turn this off? I think I did. So this is the crew. Verlaine, Connor, Samuels, Taylor, and Ripley. Nice. Nice, nice. Use registration points to manually save your progress. They will warn you if an enemy is nearby. Yeah, so this is what makes this game sort of hardcore. You can't save whenever you want. You can only save at these specific save stations or, you know, emergency phones. And you can't save when there's enemies nearby. Or maybe you can. I actually don't remember. Or maybe it just warns you that there are enemies nearby. But let's see. As soon as I save, there's a save icon up there in the corner, indicating that I actually saved the game. I'm gonna take all this. Wait, did I take all of them? Yeah, there we go. You might be wondering what all these things are I'm picking up. As we go along in the game, it will be clear what purpose they serve. I think there is a map. Yes, if you press tab, there is a map of your general area, so that's nice. If you ever get lost. I mean, even these spacesuits reminds you of the first movie. It's amazing. The attention to detail is all over the place. See, where am I supposed to go? Speak to Samuels. That's what I'm supposed to do. Okay, let's just go and do that then. Yeah, you see this? This like medical or infirmary even looks like the infirmary in the first game. You know, where first movie, where Ash, the medical officer of the movie, is working.
Ah, Ripley.
Samuels, did you wake up early?
Well, I don't really need as much sleep as the rest of you. I was just inspecting the Torrens facilities. A well-maintained ship. I realize it's a very similar model to...
The Nostromo.
Yes, M-class. A later pattern, but close in spec.
I've worked engineering jobs on ships like this.
Of course. Is Taylor up yet? She's not a seasoned traveler. Hypersleep may have been punishing for her.
Haven't seen her. I'll go check on her.
So that's like a little indication that Samuels is actually an android, because, you know, he says that I don't need as much sleep as you do, so a little hint. But who knows? He might just be a weird human being. I mean, you can even access the scanner, as you see in the movie. You know, where they used to scan Kane when he has the face hugger on top of him. You see, you can even use the scanner if you want. It's amazing. Again, doesn't really serve any purpose, but it's nice. You can play around with stuff like that if you really want to. But I'm gonna leave Samuels for now and go find what's her name? I can't climb up here yet. No. Whoa. Haha, jump scare. I think she's in the kitchen, or like the... Oh yeah, there she is. The kitchen, dining area, whatever you call it. Accommodation.
Taylor, good morning.
Taylor.
Ripley, it's certainly not good. I very much doubt it's morning either. Sorry. I feel like death. I don't know how you people put up with hypersleep regularly.
You get used to it.
I don't do long haul very often. Most legal execs don't travel further than the coffee machine.
I'm surprised Weyland-Yutani felt the need to send legal at all.
The loss of the Nostromo and its cargo cost the company a lot of money. It's important we find out what happened. If I can close the case with a conclusive accident report, it'll look great with my superiors. I'm sorry. That was insensitive. I realize your mother has been missing for 15 years, and you...
It's okay. We'll both get what we want, right?
Have you seen Samuels? He's probably been up for hours.
Objective complete. Speak to Taylor. Yay. Alright, so...
To the bridge, approaching Sevastopol Station.
Oh,
Looks like
okay.
we're up.
I guess I didn't really have much time to to talk to her. Oh well, you can walk around here in this, I don't know, general dining area if you really want to. Oh. A record player. Alright, let's not waste any time here. Is that Samuels? Yeah, alright. So we're supposed to go to the bridge, but let's see if there's anything interesting at these terminals. Personal, 2 and Taylor, Nostromo accident. Hey Taylor, I get your case request. It may take a while to dig it out the file. It doesn't happen at the time. In 2122, the Weyland-Yutani cargo vessel USS Nostromo, which is the ship from the first movie, went missing. No trace was found of its cargo or crew, apart from the new science officer. The rest of the crew had worked together. Yeah, you see, this is the crew of the ship: Dallas, Ash, Kane, Ripley, and Lambert. What are these? Torrance Manifest. Captain, Verlaine Dan, owner, blah blah blah. Outbound and return transportation. Team consists. Yada yada yada. I probably won't waste so much time in this Let's Play reading all those, but I will at least access every terminal and at least open the mails. And if you really want to take the time to read everything, you can pause the video and read for yourself. I'm gonna do that at least, if you're really interested in it. But for the sake of, you know, entertainment, I'm gonna keep going for people who don't want to waste time reading them. But I would definitely recommend reading them all if you're playing by yourself. Oh, here's some ketchup. Nice. Awesome. Yeah, okay, let's stop messing around. Let's get to the bridge.
Hope you all had a restful journey.
The Torrens is in very good order for an old M-class, Captain.
She was a wreck when I bought her. Took a few years and a lot of contracts to refit. She pays for herself now.
You said we're approaching Sevastopol Station. Are we docking?
I believe your contact is Marshal Waits, is that right? I'll hail Sevastopol and arrange boarding with him.
Good. Let's get this done.
Don't worry, Miss Taylor. Routine. In and out. Connor, how we doing?
SMG loaded and calibrated. Approach vector locked.
Prep comm so I can say hello.
Channel open, Captain.
Does everyone have their briefing documents?
You can watch the approach on the monitors.
I gotta collect my briefing documents. Alright. Man, this game is hard. No, but this is more or less the introduction level to get you familiar with the controls and, you know, the story. So, oh, this is awesome. This is actually you remember Mother from the movie? So this is like, you know, the main computer, Mother. This was present on the Nostromo too, the ship of the movie. So this is awesome. This is where like they accessed Mother and talked to her, the main computer. So that's awesome. That's a nice little Easter egg there. Let's see, where were my documents again? Shit. I already forgot where I'm supposed to be. Should be around here somewhere. Oh, collect briefing file. There we go.
Can we see it?
Switch to monitors. Sevastopol Station. Is that damage?
It looks like damage.
Punch up 74, tight angle.
Looks like the dry dock bay is screwed.
I can't bring the Torrens into that.
This is the commercial vessel Torrens out of St. Clair, registration number MSV7760, calling Sevastopol Traffic Control. We're carrying 3 passengers on a Wayland.
Utani Bond, you're holding the Nostromo flight recorder unit. We request immediate permission to transfer the passengers port side over.
This Waits, Colonial Marshal, Sevastopol State, serious situation.
Hello, Marshal? Marshal, this is the Torrens. Say again?
Yeah, that doesn't sound good. Oh boy.
The station's comms seem pretty screwed up, so I fitted sound mule suit with a radio booster. I can only keep the Torrens in transit for 24 hours.
You'll have heard from us by then.
Safe trip.
Thank you, Captain.
Stand by. My contract doesn't cover bloody spacewalks. It's the only option, and it's perfectly safe if you do what I tell you. Depressurizing. Fuck. Hating this. Just shout on me, Taylor. You too, Samuels.
Affirmative.
I would hate doing this, really. I would basically react as Taylor is doing. I would shit my pants doing this.
Here? My God, Ripley. You're doing good, Taylor.
Well,
Just keep moving.
Taylor Ripley, hold on!
oh, of course things were bound to get fucked up. Oh. I hate space scenes like that. That always makes me stressful.
Taylor, respond! Anybody!
Oh god.
Okay.
I mean, one false move and you're dead when you make spacewalks. It's really terrifying. Man, what an opening. So, of course, you get separated from the others. I mean, it wouldn't be a horror game if you wouldn't. Wow. The game also saves after each chapter, so to say. Wow, what an opening. But I'm gonna end the episode here. I'm gonna try to keep these episodes around 20 minutes long, or as soon as the game loads, I'm gonna try to end the episode. So I'll see you in the next episode where we will continue this space adventure. I'll see you then. Take care. Bye bye.